So we are on the trading floor, as I said, an active trading floor, and in just a few moments, Palmer Square will ring the opening bell to celebrate its two new product offerings, the Palmer Square Credit Opportunities ETF and the CLO Senior Debt ETF. And joining me now to talk more about this is Maital Legum, Director of Exchange and Traded Products for the New York Stock Exchange. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be here again.
It's great to have you on the show again. So let's talk about this ETF. I mean, you have worked very closely with the Palmer Square Capital Management team. Talk to me about what that entailed and celebrating these two ETFs today.
Of course. So, for the last few months, we've been working really closely with the Palmer Square team to get these products to market. So, of course, that means a lot of calls, a lot of times working. We make sure that we ensure the best market quality, guide them through the really intricate listing process, and, of course, highlight and provide visibility, and, of course, be here today to ring the bell.
And what would you say sets the NYSE, especially NYSE ARCA, apart from any other exchange in the world, and why institutions would want to list with us?
So, Palmer Square joins an amazing community here at the NYSE. So we have over 300 issuers. We represent 75% of all assets under management in the ETFs, and we have over nearly 22 ETFs listed here at the New York Stock Exchange, and they are the latest asset manager to join that group, bringing access to investors in an easy way here at the New York Stock Exchange.
And talk to me more about what Palmer Square's two new ETFs offer to the broader NYSE community. And I just want to point out to our viewers right now that they are signing that distinguished guest book, as I mentioned, in this studio right before they open up the markets. But could you elaborate exactly how these two ETFs will contribute to the broader NYSE community?
Great. So it's really amazing. So Palmer Square is a really sophisticated shop. They're bringing really hard to access and a really hard to access asset class to the everyday investor. So now you and I could just go on to our brokerage account and get access to CLO market and credit, which historically wasn't available to us. So they're really democratizing investing, providing access to all of us in such a way that we never had before, which is what ETFs are really all about.
Can you talk to our viewers more about how you and your team go about really leveraging and enhancing for ETFs?
Right. So, we really focus on the ETF industry. So, through our platform of ETF Central and education and having investors have access to all of that freely. Because, now, as I said, you can all go in and buy anything you really want in the ETF world. What does that mean? So we're making sure that we provide a platform for all of our users to learn more, to have the information that they need before they make those decisions, all here at the New York Stock Exchange.
So what would you say is the most common misconception that our viewers should know about when it comes to ETFs?
So people are always like, there's not enough liquidity or there's not enough in the marketplace, but really we provide such a great listing platform with a lot of market participants. So when you are ready to buy that ETF, you should be really confident that you could just go onto your any platform or use your advisor or anybody and really access that liquidity that all these market makers and market participants that we have here at the New York Stock Exchange provide via that ETF wrapper.
And if somebody is considering, investing in ETFs, what do you think that they should know?
Well, you should really go to ETF Central, honestly. Make sure you know what you are buying. ETFs are, for the most part, transparent. So you have access to everything you need to know, what you're buying, what those underlying securities or bonds in this case, or credit risk, whatever that is in there, it's all available to you really easily. That's the beauty of ETFs. We're mostly transparent. There's a lot of disclosure out there. So make sure that you know what you are buying and, leverage all that, the issuer website or ETF Central, as I'm going to keep saying, because that is something that we're spending a lot of time in investing in, and a lot of everything that we're doing will be available to you there.
Fantastic. A lot of key takeaways and important information. Thank you so much, Maital.
Absolutely. Great.
Take care.